Hey guys, welcome to Trans on the Verge. I'm your host Lee. How's it going? Tomorrow will be my official 4 months on testosterone. Yay! So I'm going to take my shot and make my video at the same time. Just cause I've been saying I was gonna make a video for a while and I haven't. So right now, opening up one of my alcohol pads. Wipe the top of my vial of tea. Okay. I bought my needles and syringes in bulk because, why not? Saves money in the end, honestly. And, I was getting really uncomfortable going to the pharmacy and having to always explain why I need fucking syringes. So, I always have a problem taking off this cap. So I just put on my drawing needle, which is different than my shooting needle. And currently I am on 0.5. It's like, this stuff is so thick, it takes forever to really draw. Oh, come on. And you can't really make it out. But I'm going to keep going down. Right now I'm at 0.3. Try and get all the way to 0.5. So this line right here. And I'm really nervous about bubbles and stuff, so I'm always doing the most to make sure I don't have any bubbles in my syringe. Actually, not getting any tea either. It's pretty annoying. Oh, it's definitely almost time for a refill. And there we go. Alright. So tea is actually really thick liquid, so it takes a little while for it to get in the syringe like it should. It's like a stubborn mistress or something. I'm gonna push it up one more time. Actually, I have to work today, so I always make sure to take my shot before work. Since I don't have a car, so I can't really ride home on my lunch break. Lunch break to do my shot. Oop. And then I go a little past what I'm supposed to, just to see where it is, and then I push back up to where I'm actually supposed to be. So it should be right here. Alright. And take this out. Draw that back. There's a lot of tea that will get stuck in this little needle part. So I always, after I take it off the vial, I always make sure to draw it back again. Just to make sure I'm at the right amount. Which I don't. I'm pretty anal with my shot, actually. So I like to make sure the right thing is going in the right place. So, okay. Perfect. Alright. So after you do your drawing, I'm just going to pull back again to clear all that stuff out. Put this cap back on. You're not supposed to recap these, you're just supposed to throw them in your container, which I use a Arizona bottle, some biohazard stickers. It's a lot more resourceful than buying a sharp thing. Actual container. Okay. Alright. Twist that off. Boop. Dispose it in the container. Now for my injection syringe, which this is a 1-inch needle, 25 gauge. It's not bad. The other one I used to draw was a 22 gauge 1-inch, which is a little, I guess it's wider or something, I don't know. When I first did this, the lady gave me the wrong information, so I was, sticking this giant ass opening into my leg, which was a major pain in the ass. Took that off prematurely. Okay, so now we're gonna open another alcohol pad. Do not use the same ones, and bring this down for you guys. So I do my injections in my thigh, and since I'm growing some hair that you can't see, too bad, my lighting's terrible. You want to start in and go out. That way the whole area is clean. I actually just got out of the shower too, so that helps. I always try to take a shower before I do my shot, because I like the area to be extremely clean, and not just clean enough. Alright, so I got my 0.5 of tea, and I did my sterilizing. I've normally just grab a chunk, try to make sure I have the muscle, and then, depending on where I want to go, stick it in, pull up a little bit so there's no blood. Okay, I'm not in a vein, and inject. Stuff is so thick, it's like pushing cement pretty much out of a vial, which is kind of a pain. And there's a little, once you get it all, will kind of make a little queefing sound. So once I hear that, I release the muscle, let that stay in. You're never supposed to open condoms like that. Okay. And sometimes when you pull this out immediately, the tea will come out with it. So I try to leave it in for a bit. So when I do pull it out, not as much comes out. There's still a little bit that came out. And then I rub it with my other alcohol swab. Bye-bye, lucky 4 months. Might actually keep that. I have my first month one. This is the syringe from my first shot. I wrote the date on there. I was all excited. This is actually the 4-month anniversary of when I got my prescription, and I was supposed to have my birthday today, but I was nervous. I didn't do it until the 7th. And when I first started, I didn't necessarily bleed right after, but as time progresses, I started to bleed more. I think I might be lucky this time, actually. Cool. Always, like... yeah. I'm always losing where I put the fucking needle in when it doesn't bleed. So... boom. Alright, guys. Just a little update, really. 4 months now that I've been on T. I've been living full time per usual. I mean, I don't really know what full time is. I go by male pronouns and everything, and I've been doing that since I was 16. So, been going pretty hard for a few years now. I would say 8 years now that I've been living full time, and now I'm 4 months fresh on T, and it's exciting. There's not really a lot that's changing so far. Like, my voice has its times where it wants to change, and then sometimes it's like, oh, not really. I'm actually surprised that I'm not having a moment right now. Ooh, and this vial's almost empty, so I'm gonna have to get a refill soon. Can I get a refill? So I'm gonna say to my doctor. He's gonna be like, okay. Nah, my doctor's cool though. So that's about it. The only problems I'm still facing is, I haven't had the money to get a binder lately, which changed today, thanks Cher. And so, once I get a binder, it'll probably be a lot easier, because these are not that easy to just hide unless I do that, and I can't walk around like that all day. So once I get a binder, it will be a lot easier to not get misgendered. And, lately it's been, if it's not that, it's my biggest ally is probably, weirdly enough, my older brother, but he's also one of my biggest causes for dysphoria also. The way we were raised, he's not he's not really used to that. Oh, someone's gonna change their gender or whatever the case may be. So, it gets a little complicated. He tries, he calls me by my name and tries to refer to me correctly, but still, it's still a pain sometimes, because he will still introduce me to people as his sister, and, he still has, buddies of his that will say something uncomfortable, and I'm just like, this is why I don't come around as much. But, what are you going to do? It's just a live and learn thing, and I never really thought that I'd get here at all. 4 months, I never thought I'd make it to 1 month, so, this is my 4 months, and you guys have a good one. I'm going to get ready for work, and peace, love, and chicken grease.